First things first, man. How'd you guys feel about that Warriors and Nets game last night?
And I think, Steve Kerr went in there and he told his boys what to do, and they came out and they just put a whooping on Brooklyn. Simple as that. I mean, Steph Curry was just doing what it was effortless, man. Yeah. And, and the fact that listen, the man was getting his name chanted for MVP in the Barclays Center. Damn.
Warriors, come out
Sad,
and
man.
play.
Right? What about you,
What
Sly?
about you,
What do you
But
Slim?
yeah, same, man. I agree, man. That game, it looked like it was gonna be a good game in the first half. And third quarter rolled around, and the Warriors did what the Warriors do, man. They always come out, make the right adjustments, and they pull out that third quarter, man. They've been doing it for the past half a decade. Like that's a good unit over there, man. They looking scary, man. They still missing two main pieces, man. It's gonna get dark for the league when Clay and Wiseman get healthy.
Oh, oh, and Draymond with the backpack jump shot hitting threes now.
Yeah,
Okay,
Draymond looked like he back to old Draymond.
right? Like he look like he's, you know, I don't know if it's just the fact that he knows that they're playing so good, and he's got the battery in his back, and he just says, "Listen, man, this is what I'm doing," or if they gave him some elixir and fixed his old creaky bones, and he's out there feeling like a new man. You know what I mean? I don't know which one it is. I was
Facts.
highly impressed with the Warriors. I mean, there's not much to be highly impressed about, but the fact that they're stringing these wins together, they're playing as a team. You can see the development in the team, in the players coming up, and it's like Clay and Wiseman aren't there. You can only imagine what's gonna happen when they show back up. Wiggins, yet again, a hidden gem. Poole, another hidden gem, but that's like draft, 2 years, develop. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Giving them at least 20 each. Um, not David, sorry, Lee. And you know what? I keep forgetting about Gary Payton's son, and I have to apologize to the glove and his son. Okay,
Young
I'm
Glove.
sorry. I know I didn't pay attention to y'all, not y'all, but your son too much. He got my attention now. Okay, he's with my team. We gonna rock out, all right. But I want to get into something that Skip Bayless said today. It kind of had me heated, and I feel like maybe I'm hearing him wrong. But you know what? I think I'm gonna let y'all decide for me. So Brody, if you can play that Skip talking crazy mess, I would highly appreciate it, sir.
Okay, I give you they are legit, but let's be very clear about something straight up right off the top. Kevin Durant made Steph Curry in the postseason. Steph Curry realized after he blew a 3-1 lead to your team, the Kyrie LeBron Cavaliers, that he had no choice but to go all the way to the tip of Long Island to recruit Kevin Durant to please come save me and save us. Draymond, Steph, they all just said, we need you. And that's what happened. He rode shotgun to Kevin Durant to two more titles in which Kevin Durant was the MVP of the NBA Finals. Period. End of story. I don't want to even hear any more about
Now, I heard the kids laughing in the background. That lets me know because they heard that junk and said, you feel
That's a
me?
fact, man.
Like, the disrespect for Steph Curry has got to stop. I understand he's not the guy that jumps out the gym. He's not known for his defense. He's like the average size player, but he's the greatest shooter of all time. People forget KD was KD from time, and there's no denying that. But for Skip to say that KD made Steph in the does this guy not know Steph was averaging 27, 5, and 5 in their first championship? The one that Iguodala got the MVP for? Does he not know that even when he was playing with Kevin Durant, he was averaging 25, 6, and 5 in the playoffs, bro? Does he not know in the last series where Clay got hurt in the finals, Curry was almost averaging 30, 6, and 7. This isn't a
Yeah, I don't
one-man
know. I don't
team
know what's
sport,
up
is
with you,
this?
man.
No, sorry, Sly. I didn't catch what you said, sir.
No, I was just, I don't know what's up with your man. He done lost his
My
mind at
man.
this point, man.
That's not my man's. You better go get your man's. That's your man's. That's not my man's. You know what I
the,
mean? You look, yeah,
the
he got
boy
that
done,
banana. I'm gonna eat that banana. I
know
don't
what
like
it.
that ish.
I think he's getting up there in age. You know what I'm saying? Dementia might be setting in, Alzheimer's, and he at the point where he just blurting out things. Because I mean, clearly Stephen Curry had a ring prior to Durant. Durant has he got his rings courtesy of Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Like that's public knowledge. Like we seen it. We seen Durant struggle in the playoffs. We seen Stephen Curry's Warriors beat Kevin Durant's Thunder. I mean, like that. It's not. It's like that's not even a debate. I think Kevin Durant needed them to get a ring, and they had a ring prior to getting him. Ain't that in the discussion right there?
Well, from logical thought, you would think so, right?
Right.
Go ahead, Navinci. Go ahead, man.
Well, let's skip. It doesn't really surprise me. Doesn't really surprise me what he says. But you know what? The moral of the story is: listen, both parties benefit each other. I mean,
True.
listen.
True.
Let's be real. Steph had it a little bit easier with Durant there. Clay had it a little bit easier with Durant there. The whole damn team, and they're all of these guys will tell you that they had a little
Even
bit
Durant
easier.
had it easier playing.
Exactly. I was about to get to that. You're right. Right. So I don't know what you're talking about. Steph Curry was still doing his thing while Durant was there. Um, and I think what you're taking away from it is like, look at this. Durant is a bona fide superstar. Um, Steph Curry's a bona fide superstar, and they're on the team together, and they played so well together. Why not appreciate that? Like they played so good. They got their numbers. They got their things. I don't get it. I don't get it. Is it because Kevin Durant won the 2 MVP? Rightly so, he deserves it. I think because yo, when you saw when he was coming doing Mr. Pull-up things, man, I don't get it. I don't know where he's coming from.
No,
I
you
don't.
know what it is? I'm gonna be honest when I say this. People have this recency bias when it comes to certain players. Okay, so he goes hard to bat for Kevin Durant. He's not the LeBron James guy. So whatever makes Kevin Durant look bad, he's going to twist it and turn it to make it seem like, what do you mean? Kevin Durant is untouchable. Kevin Durant is. Listen, I'm a Kevin Durant fan. Facts. I tell people I was watching him from Seattle. I didn't watch him when he was in college. From Seattle all the way to now, I've been paying attention to this guy. And I knew he was a monster then, and he's still a monster now. But there's no way you're going to tell me a two-time MVP, the first and only unanimous MVP, needed Kevin Durant to build his legacy. Now, you can say he needed Kevin Durant to get his last 2 rings, and that's fair to say because Kevin Durant needed them to get his first 2 rings. Do you know what I mean? The MVP trophy, not to poo-poo on it because, it's part of my argument with Jordan, the guy behind me. But at the same time, that is an individual achievement. The championship is a team achievement. Which one do you think is more important?
Well, you need in order to get the Finals MVP, you got to win. So I mean, they kind of go hand in hand to a degree.
Right? So, go ahead, Nivich.
Listen, man, guys, I have no problems with this. I just think, it's people, they need this. They have nothing better to talk about, stay relevant with conversation. So they got to do these outrageous things. I mean, there's a lot of content out there to talk about, but they don't want to talk about it. Right. So